So, what is the latest on the US Russia Ukraine so called peace talks? On Wednesday, there was a meeting in London between the coalition of the willing, which is essentially European Union, US, and Ukraine. Prior to that, the United States presented a so called 7-step peace plan, which included Crimea to be Russian, end hostilities at frontline, US to lift all sanctions against Russia, also Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, which is Ukrainian, to be transferred to US, and then US would begin energy cooperation with Russia, no security guarantees from US, Ukraine will not join NATO, and minerals deal to be signed. Then Kremlin spokesperson Peskov said that the meeting did not happen as the sides could not agree on a solution. So essentially on Wednesday, Europe and Ukraine did not capitulate by accepting this bogus criteria for illusionary peace the way United States apparently did. Meanwhile, Ukrainian side did post series of pictures depicting who was in attendance at that meeting of the coalition of the willing in London. What Trump does, he tweets. And this time, he decides to completely harass Zelensky and claiming that this is completely his fault because Ukraine does not want to give up Crimea, which is apparently a big no-no. Meanwhile, Russia does bomb civilians in a huge attack on the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, where 9 people died and 70 people got injured. Trump tweets again. And today he tweets Vladimir talking to Putin, "Stop!" So in other words, we went from fixing the war in 24 hours to now begging on Truth Social, meanwhile giving everything to the aggressor and blaming the victim. By the way, I talk more about that in my newsletter, which is free. It's linked to the bio, so please pay attention to what is actually true.